Greetings and welcome to another Warhammer Underworlds Direchasm battle report. Today sees Paul and Aman face off with Thorns of the Briar Queen versus Magore's Fiends. This is a game from the Warhammer Underworlds monthly webcam tournament, which I streamed this Saturday gone by, which you can always catch on my live streams at twitch.tv/CannyRollerCrit. Today sees me and my friend Rob co-commentate, well, this match as we did the entire tournament. So it's a bit of a change from normal as they've seen me play. It's me and my friend doing, well, high-level competitive analysis of a very competitive game. So it's going to be very interesting because, well, this is a, Night Vault and Shadespire Warband basically facing off against each other. It's from round 3 of the tournament, so this is quite far in. I believe this is top 8. I chose this game instead of just streaming them all because I found, out of all of them, this game was the most interesting and the most tense to watch. It was really like a really good back and forth, but the whole game will show that. As always, please remember to like and subscribe as your support helps keep the channel going. And if you want to find the deck lists, they're in the episode description below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the battle report. It's going to be interesting. As I said, my money's on Aman, but I
Really?
think it's going to be a really close game. But I'm betting on Aman. I assume you're betting on Paul.
This is a little. If Magore's get going early, I think
yeah.
snowball.
It's going to come down to players, I think, and I think in that scenario, unless dice massively fluctuate, Aman has more experience. Because these are, I think, at the moment they're very evenly matched.
Yeah, Magore's have got enough good in faction stuff, haven't they? They've got some good power cards, some decent objectives,
and then
primacy and some primacy. I started saying that.
Okay, not buckets.
I'm never listening to this stream again, and my inability to say words. I have the best of times.
Yeah.
They've chosen. Well, Aman's won the priority role, and he's going first, and I imagine he's charging him with Gartok from the way he's thumbing him.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going to go. Because remember, you just want to charge one dude one chain rasp. Because if you fail to kill him, you've inspired both.
Yeah.
So 2 smash. Nice acrylic.
Wow! Right off the bat, 1 crit.
He rolled a crit and a smash. That's a dead rasp. Dead chain rasp.
So I'll get the primacy token.
And he gets the primacy. Yep, because that's a clean kill.
Or pitiable death because I killed a fighter and a starting hex.
Yeah, he's got pitiable death because that was a starting hex. Thank you, Aman, for explaining what your cards are. I literally love you for this. You don't realize how, I know most of the cards, but...
Is this match just a love letter from you to Aman, John?
It's clear play from both players. They're both explaining what they're doing, which it helps.
I will pass.
So Aman's now on 2, but probably 3 glory because of the primacy token.
Yeah,
as long as he doesn't lose it.
First activation, I'm going to
Seems
use
unlikely.
I'm going to put no head onto 4.
He's
So
putting
Paul's
headless
just,
onto objective 4? Is he pushing everyone?
Yep,
Yeah, he's Varclaving everyone around.
So he's using this once per round Varclav.
Onto 3. And Everhang
Ooh.
is going to...
Interesting. Because... So Riptooth can go 1, 2, 3, 4, but it will be next to the Queen.
Stand next to the...
Yeah, I think that's...
Okay.
You've got to get that done early.
I see what he's doing
He's got
here.
hidden purpose there as well.
Oh, nice. Hidden purpose. So the interesting thing, he set up the Queen, so no matter where she's charged from, Aman is either giving her support or charging into a lethal hex.
Yeah.
But I think Aman is just going to ignore the Queen.
I won't. I'll play Unnatural Truce.
Me's playing Unnatural Truce. So Aman draws 2 and Paul draws 1 card.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know Paul's deck, but I'm not sure you can just ignore the Queen because now he's on 3 objectives, right? He just sits them there and disrupts with the Queen and the Everhangs.
Well, I'm sure Aman will have Mischievous Spirits.
Okay, I'll play Furious Inspiration.
Oh, he's playing Furious Inspiration.
Inspire someone.
Oh, that's a nice card, isn't
So
it?
he's going to inspire friendly fighters. A faction card for Magore's Fiends.
Successful attack. Okay, cool.
So Magore will inspire.
Magore's inspiring, so he's movement 4.
Choose Riptooth there.
Yeah, all right.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably would want to, but he wants Magore inspired.
I'll play Victimize.
Oh, Victimizer gets +1 dice, so he's probably going for Savage Exemplar. That's probably why he inspired.
Full move now.
So he's
So
going to...
Magore will be making a 3 dice, 3 damage attack.
Yeah, and he'll go after the Everhangs.
Okay. Second activation.
Amon's going in.
Charge. 1, 2, 3.
No matter where you
So
charge.
this is that snowball I was talking about.
This is it. This could be like, if he misses this is big. So
3 dice.
free
So
smash
he doesn't
against
miss this, does he?
3 hammers.
3 hammers.
3 hammers.
Can you roll a crit, Paul?
Oh, we got a crit.
Oh
Crit
my
tower.
gosh!
It's a crit tower.
Oh, we got the crit.
I'll just put a crit in the chat. Oh no, I can't. Because
I'll put a gold one.
You
Oh, that was huge. That was huge.
So I'm putting this guy's face in again.
Stop desecrating my
Keep
chat.
putting his face in until you give me.
Oh my
until you give me a crit
gosh!
dice.
What the hell is that?
Only take 1 damage.
That's Big Deno. One of the.
Aman is playing basically faction the Sensei. I think it's called Bloodless. No,
It's slightly worded slightly differently.
but yeah,
isn't
he
it?
only takes 1 damage in the next activation. This is huge because what do you call it? Everhanged inspires, so it goes to 2 smash with cleave. He would just he could just
So what do you do here if you're Paul?
try and get the queen inspires. Because if he could do 1 damage to Magore, drive him back.
You
and
wouldn't
then,
just have a free pop at
my
Magore
second.
with the Everhanged.
I would.
2 hammers cleave.
I would, and push him back.
Aman, my second.
Yeah, you're second. Yep.
My second, I'll inspire the Everhanged.
So Everhanged inspires. Let's go to...
Going to use the Briar Queen to hit Magore.
Oh, he's using the queen. So free fury with a support.
Just doing
3
1
with
damage,
support.
I would just go with the Everhangs.
Yeah, I'd have gone.
I don't get anything.
Okay.
Gets whiffs. He rolled 3 smashes, so that would have been a successful attack. This is
I do
actually...
think the Everhanged inspiring there feels quite
Okay, I'll play
important
distraction.
because that's his
Yep.
cleave, right?
Oh, he's playing distraction.
Cool.
Nice.
Planking
Nice
off
by
now.
Aman. So he was... I thought he would have inspired Riptooth to go after objective 1,
To you.
but he already had a plan to deal with that chain loss. That's really good from him.
course, we're supposed to
also
call
gonna play
inspiring.
distraction. I'm going
Ooh.
to push Riptooth back onto your middle row, not onto your starter.
Ah, he's using his own
Double-
distraction to
Double
push.
distracted.
Yeah. That's a good counter play as well.
See, counterplay makes the games more interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, because the thing is, you've got Zarkus, who can't reach anyone, and you've got Riptooth, who can only charge into the queen now.
Yeah.
I would still be planning that Aman has Mischievous
Charge fire
Spirits.
with Lethal Hex, doesn't he?
I will play.
He's only moving 4.
That's what I mean. He has to go into that. Lethal
Yeah, he has
Hex.
to go into lethal to engage. So this is... So what I think Paula's going to do...
Hungry advance.
Oh, Hungry Advance. Oh, Riptooth.
So what's Hungry Advance?
Push 1 friendly fighter towards an enemy fighter and gain 1 hunger. So it's basically a sidestep to get back in.
Pass.
That's nice counterplay.
We will charge Planky.
Yes, Planky. I'm on using the correct terminology by my names for chain rolls.
1, 2 Fury.
2 Fury. Can you roll a crit, Paul?
To crit again. We got a dodge. So
No, that's a dead chain rasp.
1 more Glory.
There we go. Amon's on 3.
you get
Technically 4 because he's got the primacy, but he hasn't unspent it yet.
Primacy, yeah.
So if I assume Paul is going to move Varclav onto objective 1.
It depends what he's got in hand, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or he
You inspire Riptooth, is that right?
Yes, sir.
has a pop at someone with the
only guy not
Everhanged.
inspired is Zarkus.
So that's why I would have attacked with the Everhand, because then he can go, okay,
Are you playing any cards?
I can
No, sir.
kill Magore. So he needs to kill Magore to stop Savage Exemplar, because that will
This-
take 1 glory
This
away from
also
Aman.
feels like a proper Magore's match where they just sort of trudge forward and hit you.
Yeah.
And
Plowing
where Paul
through.
position the objectives, you start feeling really pinned in and like you've got to stay there,
Yes.
which never feels good.
I am going to play Hungry Advance on the Briar Queen.
Oh, he's also playing Hungry Advance. See, that's why I would have attacked with the Everhand to get that 1 damage and then guaranteed the Queen.
Juicy.
So he's got the Queen, she'll inspire, start the next activation.
I mean, he could put Great Strength on her.
He could just move her onto an objective and have a pop at Zarkus.
Oh, he's got 2 activations left. So if he can get Great Strength on her, oh, we'll see. He didn't.
The Briar Queen is going to charge onto
Ah.
objective 2.
So charging onto objective 2 is probably going for Bold Conquest.
And and she charges onto objective 2.
Yeah.
And you're
So
going for Gartok?
Yeah, Skartok, I guess he
So-
can't attack back if he's not in range.
So Gartok, he can attack back on a failed attack, but he's not range 1.
Yeah.
So we'll see it's 3 fury against 1 block, so that should succeed.
Missed again.
Missed.
Oh, she's whiffed.
Sorry.
But
She's
he
been
will
a
score
whippy queen
bold
rather than a
conquest.
critty queen
Spend my
today.
1 glory. I'm going to give her
Oh, he doesn't score bold conquest.
scavenged armor.
He gets
So she's got an extra wound in the guard token.
so scavenged armor. You can only play it while in enemy territory, so she gets +1 wound and gets a guard token.
That feels legit. Now he's made a very undesirable target.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Aman's played Spectral Wings and charged onto that Chain Rasp. I'm pretty sure Aman still has Mischievous Spirits.
I miss,
And he
Ooh,
misses.
Aman's whiff.
Oh!
Nope.
but I will score Show of Force.
Show of Force, because he's got 3 or more fighters in enemy territory, so Aman's on 4.
I haven't hit
Oh my gosh, if Paul moves onto an objective, he gets primacy back,
play any cards in the power step.
because he will control 4 objectives after an activation.
That'd feel
Yeah,
strong.
I pass.
Does anyone ever score primacy that way? Paul has also
Okay, got the
missed every
glory,
single
so
attack, and I
let's-
think that's probably...
Paul, move on to
annoying, but
objective 1. Move on to objective 1.
I'll inspire no head.
Headless Inspires.
Everhanged is going to charge.
No!
Um,
What are you doing?
So Zarkus, what does he do?
I don't. Oh, I think he's forgotten. Because if you move on to that 4th objective, you just steal the primacy back from
I'll
Aman.
punch you back if I fail.
Is primacy that big? Well, I suppose it
If you
stops
fail, I
Aman
can
scoring.
try
right?
that.
Yeah, it will stop any primacy related objectives that he can't meet the other requirements for.
Mm.
Because remember, he's got no one on 4 damage.
Also, he's presumably wanting to
Yeah.
put some hurt and take some of these Magores off the table.
The fighter cannot be driven back.
I would play the safe bet and go for just.
I can't be driven back.
Even if Aman plays Mischievous Spirits, he loses the primacy. And that's. I would just bet on that instead of the damage. Because you can't kill anyone. And you're not getting much from it.
Sure, okay.
Immediately removing the primacy is a huge
Last
thing.
activation, Everhand is going to charge.
Oh.
We're going to go onto that starter next to the guy who just charged me.
He's charging Zarkus.
He's got 2, 4.
I think he wants the kill. He wants some sort of kill here, I reckon.
Path to victory.
Support and a hammer, so 2.
So
successes.
Aman needs a crit. Can you roll a crit, Aman?
With cleave.
Well, because John Reese is in here, I'm going to roll a crit.
Oh, yes, yeah, see?
I don't.
Oh, so close, so close. There's a double support. So he only takes 2 damage, but can be driven into a lethal.
Zarkus, he's the only one that isn't inspired. Okay.
I can't see him doing extra damage. I would have just moved into objective
in
1.
power step, I'm going to pass.
I will pass as well.
So scoring.
Okay. Who's going first?
The chain rasp he's left him next to inspires to get cleave, doesn't he? But for
And
1
then
damage.
1 spent for the primacy token.
So Aman gets 1 for an objective and 1 spent for the primacy.
I get
Yeah.
underdog because you have the primacy token.
Oh, that's why I didn't want it.
Dominant position because I'm on more objectives.
So Paul gets underdog for 2 because Aman has the primacy, which is why he didn't go for it. And he scores another 2 glory for 2 for dominant position for holding the most objectives. So they're 6-6.
Glory. I'm going to give
Interesting.
the Guardian Glaive.
So Buckethead has Guardian Glaive, so it's 2 smash and can reroll any attack dice while holding an objective.
Head to the Briar.
So he's going to give Crown of the Dead
Briar Queen.
to the Briar Queen.
What one's Crown of the Dead again?
So after an activation, you can spend a glory to draw 2 cards and discard 1, or is it draw a card and discard 1? It's basically draw power.
We'll draw up.
And he's pitched Glorious Triumph.
Ooh.
So if Paul wins the priority roll here, he's sort of spoiled. Well, whoever wins the priority roll here is
Yeah,
spoiled
so
choice.
basically if Paul wins, he'll go for...
2 crits and a single.
Oh, he rolled 2 crits!
Yeah,
Aman,
2
you can do 3 crits.
2 crits and a single. Wow.
Oh, they're
They
tied.
both
They
got
both
2
rolled 2 crits and a single. Ooh.
It's fine. You don't need to show me your dice. I've got absolutely nothing.
Oh dear, nothing.
With- on the reroll.
Another crit.
Oh, Aman,
is it?
Aman with the crit power. See, we've been honing together our crit skills.
Shockingly, Aman has chosen to go first.
Yeah, so Riptooth is going to charge into that headless helmet head.
Well, the headless chain rasp is he 3 hammers with cleave or something?
No, you
ridiculous when
you
he
want to kill
inspires?
the one with the Guardian Glaive.
With Zarkus.
Oh, Zarkus is
guy
just going to
who's
attack. Yeah,
1 smash.
1 smash. Can you roll a dodge on 2 dice? Will it be a crit?
2 supports, so we're dead.
No, he's dead. So Aman gets the kill and a primacy.
So I get a glory for that, and I get the primacy token.
Yep.
Aman's on 7.
Score swift capture at the end of your
Ah!
activation.
Paul scores swift capture because he's holding an objective in enemy territory and in his own.
Nicely, nicely.
I am gonna put. Oh, so actually, I'll score Surge of Aggression because I score this immediately after you gain the primacy token.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, and he scores Surge of Aggression because he's just gained the primacy token as well because that Chain Wasp was unwounded. He did 2 straight
That
damage.
priority roll felt important there, didn't it?
I'll put
Yeah.
Energy Drain on the Briar Queen, so she gets a move token.
He's playing Energy Drain on the
Just give
Briar
them a
Queen.
token. Is there any?
Yeah, and gives everyone 2 hunger counters within her, but I am assuming you're not playing with hunger.
No.
So yeah, so he's playing Energy Drain to give her a move token. Technically, everyone gets hunger.
Range of that. You have to be within 2 or something.
It's just give 1 move token. Choose 1 fighter.
So it basically is a way to lock her down, which is nice by Aman. He's locked her out of the game. Locked her out of the round, at least.
Yeah.
They get hunger, but none of them are really using hunger. So this is the thing. They're like, hunger's not really that important at the moment. So technically, Gartok and the Queen have hunger counters, but it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, Briar Queen gets great strength.
I mean, I suppose there's a chance Paul will have some teleports.
Oh,
and
he's
stuff,
putting great
I
strength
guess.
on the Queen, so she's doing 4 damage.
Yeah.
So my first Briar Queen's going to hit the.
So the Queen's going to attack Gartok.
Goes to...
Free Fury
3, 4 swords doing 4 damage.
with 4 damage because she is inspired with great strength.
Getting 1 success.
1 success. Can you roll a block, Aman?
This is big.
Mhm.
A shield.
It's
he's
fine.
blocked it.
Yeah.
I'll leave you there.
Endless attack
I'm
thingy.
going to react
Yeah, that'd
with
be nice.
the Crown of the Dead to draw 2 power cards.
Yep. So he's reacting with the Crown of the Dead to spend a glory and draw 2 power cards and discard 1.
And if he did have the attack again card, that would presumably close the window for him.
Yeah. He would have to choose. So that would lock him out of drawing again because they occupy the same window.
I wonder if he's running Sudden Appearance.
Making a reaction.
Sudden Appearance. I don't know what Sudden Appearance is.
Sudden Appearance?
You didn't say Sudden Appearance.
What did I say?
Sudden Appearance.
Yeah, I can't. We've established I can't speak. You're just
I'm very
gonna have to read
scared.
between
That
the
word does not sound nice at all. Like, sounds painful.
Mm. So he's Paul did score the reaction card anyway.
Oh, he scored Treacherous Foe. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And he's
8-8. They're even. They're just keeping up with each other.
She's on guard.
The thing is,
That's right, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I can still
Paul's
prime,
not
so
inflicting
I
damage
crits
on the Fiends.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so
but we
the-
are losing chain rasps quite rapidly.
Yeah, so there's going to become a point where Paul is just going to lose too many chain rasps to hold objectives.
If she rolls a
Yeah.
crit,
Oh,
when
that's right. Yeah, I
defending, she
remember the card.
gains
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
So the
cool.
Queen has the
Cool.
upgrade
I
that.
will play sitting target.
Oh, it's playing sitting target, but it gives the upgrade where you get, if you're on an objective, you gain the guard token, and if you roll any crits, you gain the primacy. If you roll no successes, you lose it. Aman's played sitting target, so anyone without a move token gets ensnare. Well, anyone they're attacking.
I'm going to charge with Gartok to here.
So Gartok is going to kill,
Is
free smash with ensnare.
Range of the Briar Queen. And now he's charging adjacent to the bucket head, and he's next to the block hexes in that little gap right there as well.
So players just synchronizing their positions. Aman using.
Right, I'm going to play
like-
Buried Instinct.
He's playing Buried Instinct, so she's on. So it's on guard.
4 dice with ensnare.
Well, I don't know if that was the smartest use
Yeah,
I guess counting blocks and
against
crits.
4 dice with ensnare.
against 1.
There's just 1 crit.
Can you roll a crit, Paul?
Oh, I got a crit as well.
Oh,
He did roll a crit.
Can't be driven back because he's on guard.
I'm on
Crits in the chat. Crits in the chat.
Oh yeah, it's just me.
These
Just
single crits.
Yes.
oh, I'll put the green one.
I can't roll any attack
I'm
dice, but I can roll
going to
some-
keep putting Dedo's face in there.
Yes, you
So
Stop
can.
it.
I will pass then, good sir.
This is huge.
Okay.
They're just so dead
Um,
and dead, neck and neck.
If Paul's got sudden appearance here, I think Aman might cry.
That guy who just charged. He's got 3 wounds on him, hasn't he? Has he got...
No, so he's unwounded.
The lethal hex.
Oh yes, sorry. Yeah, cool.
I
So
would.
just second fighter wounds.
So I
basically the only
would
one-
charge this chain rasp onto objective 4.
Play anything? Shall I take my second?
Charge.
Surely Guardian Glaive guy just pop as a
Okay,
pop at
so,
Zarkus, doesn't he?
No, yeah, but the thing is, Riptooth can kill him for free.
He's going to use his Guardian Glaive against your man.
Oh, he's just gonna stab. Okay,
Yeah.
brave man, 2 smash with rerolls.
Getting crit hammer, which seems
Crit-
pretty
crit
good.
Crit and a smash. That's a dead. That's a dead
Very nice.
fiend.
Okay, glory for the kill.
So this is
'Cause
interesting.
He's actually quite a big threat with that Guardian Glaive, so it sort of forces Aman's hand a little bit.
Then I'll pass
Yeah.
powers.
So what?
Is that? Do you think that's too little, too late? Getting Zarkus off halfway through round 2.
No, because this chain rasp survived. So Aman now has a choice. Does he go after this chain rasp? Does he kill the headless one, or does he guarantee the kill against
They're all a
headless?
threat now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
This is interesting.
Everhang's got Cleave. Potterhead's got Guardian Glaive, and then obviously the Queen and Varklav are both good anyway.
Yeah, because the problem Aman, what he needs to do is basically charge and kill the Everhanged, then charge in and kill the chain rasp, and he's completely eliminated the objectives. But the Everhanged is inspired.
The way you're going to attack.
Magore can do the Everhanged, can't he?
It's 2 smash against 2 dodge. Even though he has the stats in his side, I'd be more comfortable if I could get supports. Whereas he can get a much easier kill now by charging Riptooth in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll put great strength on Riptooth.
Oh, Riptooth is doing 4 damage now.
Riptooth, great strength. So is he going Varklav or the Queen, do you think?
I think he's going to go for Varklav.
Well, let's go for it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, going for Varklav. That's a good move as well. Let's just hope it kills.
That is just 1 Fury.
1 Fury. Can you roll a dodge, Paul?
Dodge.
I got a dodge and a crit.
Dodge crit. I told you, it's the crit
gosh.
tower.
Oh.
It's 4th defensive crit this game. At this point, if I was a man, I'd be crying.
So, like, this
doing
is-
very well to have not sworn at the crit tower yet.
Yeah, this is kind of like he's telling me about how this happened in one of his Grand Clash finals. Like he's like this opponent, he just kept rolling crits.
That's as well. So my third, I'll inspire.
Was that the 260 player Grand Clash?
No, I think it was Adepticon.
Right.
So Varklav is now inspired.
Sorry, I'm being shady.
Oh, it's fine. They won't get the reference. Some will.
Go at your dog.
He's just going to hit the dog. I'm surprised he didn't guarantee for the supremacy.
Hammer.
Crit. Ooh,
Yeah, I've two
crit
dice on
tower.
Yeah.
Come on, you got 2 dodges, Amon. You can do this.
1 crit, but 1 block. So
Ah,
that's 3 damage.
3 damage. Drive it back.
I am going to push you around the corner.
He's pushing Riptooth away.
Ooh. So
If
I
you've
guess
just
Paul doesn't
left
have
him there for
supremacy.
Free shot. I might have just left him there to have another shot there.
I'll pass powers.
I guess it's because he can move.
Yep.
So Magore just has to charge and kill him.
The Everhand.
When Magore's charged, the dude with the Guardian Glaive can now charge him,
Okay.
Yes.
and he's trapped.
You rolled a crit.
Everhand is inspired. Yeah.
So will Paul roll another crit? Crit tower.
No, just a dodge.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So Aman will get 1 for the kill. Will he score Savage Exemplar?
He scored that already, hasn't he?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to spend the glory. I'm going to give, what's his name? Varklav the Soul Tooth Spear.
Varkov has the Soul Tooth Spear.
Soul Tooth Spear, please, John Reese.
My last activation, Varklav
So it's-
is on to 4.
2 damage, and you get to reroll 1 attack dice against fighters with a move or charge token.
Right.
So I get a reroll because you've got a charge token and you're trapped as well.
Very
So
nice.
2 for hammers. That's a crit and a hammer.
And a hammer.
Success
Fuck
again.
it hell. 2 damage. Like,
And it doesn't explode or anything. With
no,
stick,
it's 6
so
around. 6 around.
He can have a free pop at. Oh, the pulls. Whatever happens, Aman's forced with a
man,
bad choice next turn, isn't he? Because
Yes.
they've
Okay.
all got 2 range now.
Are they playing any power cards? Amon, go play Mischievous Spirits. Mischievous Spirits, go on.
2 range is strong, eh?
Pass powers as well.
Oh, this is going to be big.
First.
So what does Paul
I
score?
believe I made a charge action first.
So yes, what are you scoring then?
Oh, what does Amon score?
Unafraid.
What's that?
Unafraid because all of his fighters are adjacent to everyone.
Each surviving fighter is within 2 hexes of 1 or more enemies.
Nice.
For 2 glory, and then awesome predator because I made an attack action with Riptooth and I have the primacy token.
Yep. So Riptooth with Awesome Predator.
3 glory.
And then he spends 1 for the
and
primacy.
1 for the
So he's on 13.
So it depends what Paul scores here. It
If he
could-
goes supremacy and like
Could be.
uncontested, bloody
Yeah.
hell.
Yep.
This is going to be tense. This is
half the
huge.
victory.
Me?
He could.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put Crown of the Dead on Gartok.
So Gartok has Crown of the Dead as well.
So I think Pothead's is target next turn, right?
Oh, yeah. What do you score, Paul?
Supremacy and path to victory.
Supremacy.
Path to victory.
So he's on 14. 1 ahead. This is crazy.
This is a good game. I'm glad we've watched this game.
Yeah.
I will give my last remaining chain rasp the Amberbone sword.
He's giving Amberbone sword.
Interesting.
So he's now got the Amberbone sword and the Guardian Glaive.
So this is huge. Now it's all about who wins priority.
So that chain rasp with the Amberbone sword and the Guardian. Oh, so he'll charge
Magore.
Riptooth or Magore.
Yeah.
Be a good guess.
For good reason.
Oh my gosh. Oops, that was me.
I think he charges Riptooth.
Yeah. He would charge Riptooth.
So your boss has got 2 wounds on him.
Oh, but if he charged, I would charge Riptooth because you can then kill Magore to get the primacy back.
Yeah. Or.
All right, let's roll off.
Yeah.
This is huge. This is huge. This could swing it. Whoever wins this.
Oh, that's a crit, a double, and one that flew out the dice tower. It was.
I just have a crit and a double. Do you beat that?
Okay, yeah, crit, double, single. I've got.
Oh, Paul wins.
Double. Paul
Crit,
gets
double, single.
Double, single.
Oh, this is huge. This is so important.
So who does he kill? Or who does he attempt to kill?
Oh.
He probably doesn't want to charge with the chain rasp.
I think what you would do, you charge Riptooth,
Next to objective 3. Has he got any wounds on him?
kill Riptooth because he's on 1 wound.
Okay,
Then, because what Gartok would do, he'll counterbalance. He'll kill that chain rasp and get the primacy back. Well, he'll get the
No, he's
primacy.
going with Varklav using the spear into Magore.
Why? You've got the Amberbone.
I think he wants to be sat on the objective.
That one, I do score temporary victory.
There you go.
That's why he didn't charge. So he
He
missed,
scored
but he scores temporary
temporary
victory.
I mean, not too glory for whiffing an attack feels all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the Beast Grave special.
Fine and balanced.
I'm going to pass powers after that.
Oh, so this is actually pretty good for Aman because he can wipe out that chain rasp.
I will put Savage Speed on Riptooth.
Ooh, Riptooth has savage speed, so he's probably going to
+2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's
Cover
going for
ground.
Queen,
cover ground.
or just cover ground?
Because now he's down to 1 defense, remember? Because savage speed is -1 defense.
Okay.
+2 speed.
But he's doing 4 damage, isn't he? Riptooth's the only fighter he's got kicking out 4.
Yes, yeah, but the queen has 5 wounds.
Just go for it. So
But I assume it's cover
he's
ground.
moving 7 right now.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
For that
So
juicy cover
Riptooth
ground.
Varklav.
Yep.
Makes sense because he doesn't want Varklav to have another pop at the boss.
And here we go.
Free Fury.
Wow. 2 crits.
2 crits. Oh, this can crit tower come through.
No, just one dodge.
He was
So,
due then,
is that
wasn't he?
dead?
Yeah.
Has he got a great strength? Did you say?
Yeah, he has great strength from last
Yep.
time.
Okay, Varklav's dead then. and you-
Varklav's dead and Aman gets the primacy.
Yep, I get the primacy. I'll score cover ground
Cover ground.
and gathered momentum.
Gathered momentum.
Nicely done. Yep.
Does he score?
So
Yeah, let's get gathered
what? Oh, this is difficult now.
So that is.
So what
for the kill.
Paul needs to do now is basically charge Riptooth. He's 1 dodge.
Draw 2 more cards.
Well, no, he's got the Amberbone, right? Yeah, that's okay.
Power staff. I will put
Paul's got the.
Gauntlet of Dominance on Gartok.
Gartok has absolute dominance.
That's the push one, right?
That's right.
But what I would do, charge that chain rasp into here. Magore's trapped. If you kill him, not only do you get the primacy, but you get you pop your Amberbone weapons. So this chain rasp is likely to die, but you would get much more glory back.
I suppose, and he.
Movement
1, 2, 3.
upgrades.
No,
But he's
Magore
always
don't
going to
have
be
a-
in range of Gartok, isn't he?
Yeah, but then you pull Gartok away because then the queen can wipe him back to get primacy back as well.
Yeah.
So the correct
Yeah.
move here is just to charge into Magore and
Charge
hope you
onto
kill
the
him.
starting hex. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Magore.
I'll
Yeah.
put no respite on Magore. So if you kill him,
Alright.
you make an attacker.
Yeah, just charge him.
Okay, fine.
Just charge Magore. I mean, you could charge Riptooth.
But he has to be within range, I'm guessing, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think I can't remember which Amberbone weapon he's got. Let me check
He's
on.
got 2 wounds left, yeah?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I'll pass.
He's
Also
got. I
deserve
think.
confidence on Gartok.
Okay.
I think Paul might charge onto
Okay.
objective 4 here
So
and
now
have
he's
a
got 3
poke at
upgrades. He's got
Magore
both the Mortis relics and his
with
Webcam.
the
He's got 5
Guardian
wounds
Glaive.
remaining, Yeah.
Gartok has 5 wounds now because he has all the Mortis
Alright,
relics
then.
basically and deserved
Shall I
confidence.
take my second.
Yeah, I still think so. You could charge Riptooth, but then you don't gain the primacy back.
Mhm.
I will pass.
Well, let's see. The Queen's movement 4.
So my
1, 2,
second-
3, 4.
He's not getting them. It's not. It's not possible.
Charge
for him
Riptooth,
to get
charge
the
Riptooth.
primacy, but-
So you charge Riptooth because whoever comes back, the Queen can kill.
Okay.
No, I think he has to go at Magore because that gives him
So
primacy.
if I kill your man, he can't attack back, right? Because he's only got range 1.
That's
1,
fine.
2, 3.
So we'll use the Guardian Glaive against your
Yeah.
trapped man. You get
Wait.
supports.
So he's charging
So-
onto objective 4 to give him a support.
I've
He's
got
using the
one
Guardian
success, I'll
Glaive.
reroll the fail.
So he's going to reroll the missed
Oh, you
attack.
get to reroll? Oh,
Yes, I've
because
got
you're on
the Guardian
objective.
Glaive.
That's right.
There's still just one success, but you are
So
trapped.
Aman needs a crit. Can you roll a crit, Aman?
Oh wow, there it is.
He rolled a
Got a
crit.
crit.
Oh, those crit
Yeah, I've
defenses.
got endless malice to try again, though.
Oh, he's endless malice to attack again. Oh my gosh.
This time I got double crit.
Double crit. Yeah, oh my god. So he gets 1 for the kill.
The crit towers said, "I've seen your crit, and I'm going to raise you a double crit."
My gosh, what the hell?
I score Surge of Aggression. For
And he
getting-
scores Surge of Aggression for getting the primacy. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
But the thing is, Gartok will kill him and get the primacy back. And the Queen can't kill him because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can hit him.
That is a very useful chain rasp. I think he's taken down 2 Chaos Ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
It's
I'm
so
not sure what-
close.
The Queen's sort of out of the game
Fast
being
power
over
as
there,
well.
isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes.
For my second activation, I'll put Gartok on guard.
So he's putting Gartok on guard to activate him to draw 2 cards with the Crown of the
I'll
Dead.
react With his, I guess the Crown of the Dead. So
He'll spend a glory, but he's got like surplus, so it doesn't matter.
What do you do if you're Paul here?
And I will.
I don't know.
Queen
He-
on guard and draw cards.
So if he can get like 1 push card, because he can do the same, go on guard with the Queen to get some draw power.
You can get the Queen to Gartok, but she's only doing 4 damage.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Yes,
13.
so I mean, like if you can get a distraction, like to either kill Riptooth or like,
17.
because if
I
What
think
was it?
your scores are a bit wrong, John. I think it's
You've
17
got 1
to Paul.
activation left or 2.
Let me
Got
count.
2, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Tricky.
Oh no, it's
just-
17. Yeah, with the
He
primacy.
just said 17.
Yeah.
Briar Queen on guard.
Should
and
be
then
18.
activate
Oh,
the
do
I think he's miscounted, but we'll go by his score.
No, sorry, you're good.
I'll put Vision of Glory on Riptooth.
Ooh.
What's Vision of Glory?
So
please?
after an activation, you can spend a glory to remove that fighter's charge counter.
So it's giving Vision of Glory to Riptooth. So that sort of forces Paul's hand a bit here.
Yes.
Pass.
Quite smart play.
Okay, your power step.
What Paul really wants here is sudden
Yeah,
appearance to
my
just
action, my
teleport that
action,
chain
I'm
rasp
going to-
away.
Put the Briar Queen on guard, and then activate the Crown of the.
Yeah, so he's putting the Queen on guard to activate to draw 2 cards.
How many power cards do you have left in your deck?
I've got 2.
Technically, Visions of Glory would block that reaction.
Mhm.
Can you not do it if you've only got 1?
Let's see. I don't think so. It says
It's fine. I've got 2 anyway. I'll discard.
So technically, Aman could have blocked that.
if you do draw 2. Oh, so
Yeah.
it doesn't say up to 2. I wonder if that's a rules thing.
Could be a thing. I'll discard Sting of the Grub
Getting rid of the Sting of the Urgrub, because that doesn't affect the Queen because she's range 1.
in the power step. I'll give.
Yeah, Sting doesn't feel like
No,
a great card in this
I will
build,
pass
actually,
power.
because all but one of his upgrades have been 2 range.
Yeah. I mean, I think Aman could have blocked that reaction.
Okay, so you went on guard with the Briar Queen.
They were having a conversation about whether the draw 2 power cards relic,
Yep, sorry, carry on.
if you've only got 1 power card left, if you can't do it.
Oh,
Because
you'd
it
still be
doesn't
allowed
say-
to.
Well, it doesn't
It's-
say up to.
No, so you have to draw 2. As in, if you wanted to just draw 1 card for some reason, you would have to draw 2.
Scavenged armor.
Yeah, so they're saying if
that's
you've only
true.
got 1 card left,
Someone in
can you
defender
do the
as well, so
reaction?
she's on double guard.
You would. It's like, because there's some scenarios like before where you could have just wanted to draw 1 card.
With
Mhm.
Riptooth. And
So it forces you to draw 2.
Spend-
Discard his charge token. Yeah.
Spend 1 glory.
Yeah.
Glory is spent.
So
Are you playing any? Oh, it's my.
Aman
turn, so
spent his
first I'm
glory
gonna
to remove
give,
the charge
the
token off a
corner
Riptooth.
command
I think it's after his activation, but I thought it was after any
to
activation.
the next Mortis relic.
Let me. Which deck did I put this down card in? Both players know they can't, like, so Paul can't kill Gartok and Aman can't kill the queen.
Six wounds and she's on guard as well.
The queen's 6 wounds on guard,
Yeah.
and Paul's got the primacy token.
But so he needs that chain rasp to live. If he does sudden appearance and goes, I'm out, like, that's hilarious.
I don't think he's running it.
No.
But he might be, but we're.
I would always run it, but
yeah, I think it's probably one of the best power cards, right, in the game.
He's got 4 move.
But we were having a chat when we were playing a different game, and he was saying it's difficult to make space now; it's restricted.
I would still always take it.
You know,
it would have won him this game automatically.
But then temporary victory scored him 2 points, and that would be one of the ones you'd be thinking about dropping. So
okay, Lone Chain Rasp, can you survive 4 smash with supports?
I mean, he's done more than his fair share.
That is 2 smash and a crit.
2 smash and a crit. 2 crits. You can do this, Paul.
Double crit.
Can he roll the double crit from Crit Tower?
Crit shields.
Oh, 1 crit. Oh, so close.
So I'll get the primacy back.
Yep. One gets a glory and we'll get the primacy.
I'll get 1 glory for the kill.
17 apiece.
Yep.
What?
And I'll react with the Crown of the Dead, so I'll spend the glory.
And he'll draw more cards.
Draw 2 cards.
I assume Aman's going to... he's playing Frenzied Search, so Aman's got to the end. Okay. So I think he's going to win this.
Paul's running that as well, because he's only got 2 power cards left.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I will pass.
I'll give the Briar Queen the Soul Tooth Javelin.
He's giving... Ooh, I see what he's doing.
Soul Tooth Javelin. So he can charge in and dump Riptooth into the lethal to kill him.
Wait, he doesn't need to do so.
Riptooth's only got 2 wounds left.
Yeah, I don't get the point of that.
Next to her, towards you.
He's got sidestep.
She'll charge onto 3 in my last activation.
He can't. What?
Throw her javelin at Riptooth's got 2 wounds on him, right?
How is he?
Yeah.
How is he?
So
What?
We only try and kill him. So
I would go for the Riptooth kill.
Yeah, he's chucking a javelin at Riptooth.
How? It's range...
3 for Swords of Cleave. You don't have any charge tokens anymore, so that's...
Is it range 4?
Crown of the Dead. I can reroll an attack die.
Because he's 4 hexes away.
Yeah, so I get 1
I don't know.
of
I don't know the
Crown of
card. He's got a bunch of dice with a reroll.
Crit and 2 fails, so I'll reroll a fail.
He gets to reroll 1 fail because of the charge.
Just 1 crit.
1 crit. Aman, can you roll a crit? .com.
Oh, okay. I'm not touching it, but I'm going to put it this way, okay?
He's got the crit.
And there it is.
I've never seen so many defensive crits in a game.
I've got you next to the lethal.
I think Paul's realised that he couldn't have done that charge.
Paul's made a mistake.
Because I'll accept your damage if that's okay with you.
That's fine, sure.
Yeah, I think they had a little board position thing there.
It's a bit awkward because I've got Bold Conquest. Because I could have.
You want to call Val then?
Well, I could have. I'm happy to
just say that you attacked.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's totally fine.
Yeah, Aman's being cool.
A little bit of positioning error here, and they're just having a quick chat, and they've agreed that the target was Gartok, so that Paul could score.
Aman being a top bloke, because they like the problem is it's webcamming, so it's like difficult.
Yeah, and that's part of it, right?
Yeah, because I was saying like it's not a 4 range attack.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I wondered maybe because it's a javelin.
And I guess I'm still on guard because I'm on an objective. Yeah.
Yeah.
An objective, I'm on guard.
So but it's
Paul, so it's 18-17's Paul.
But I'm assuming Aman's got to the end.
Dominant position yet?
Yeah. Aman's checking that Paul has scored dominant position, which he has.
So I reckon Aman's got to the end here, maybe a conquest.
Yeah, I think he'd be definitely to the end.
So I think if I just go on guard, I win.
So Aman's just trying to figure stuff out. What
Sting and Savage Strength in my hand. Do I want to just try to kill?
So he's gambling. What he's thinking? Does he just draw out his entire deck or try and kill the queen?
Yeah, if I roll a crit, I steal the primacy.
And Paul's pointing out if he rolls a crit, he gains the
You
primacy.
can score from like avatars or the stings or anything.
She's got crowns. Dominance.
So Amon's just updating the board state, gathering what upgrades the queen has, which is always a smart move to do.
Great strength and scavenged armor.
Because your opponent should always happily tell you what you've got.
Pass then. If you have, do you have any cards?
Nope.
So Riptooth is moving 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on.
Oh, I thought you were passing. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So you're not passing. You're moving 7. Okay.
I'm moving 7 onto objective 5.
So Amon's moving on to the other objective, probably just up uncontested.
Yeah.
So
And he's probably got Mischievous Spirits.
Pass.
Man's past the power step. Paul's having a little think.
Yeah, let's play Mischievous Spirits.
Ooh.
I'll put objective 4 next to one away from your man.
So Paul's played a Mischievous Spirits.
I guess direct them out of the way, right?
Yeah, interesting.
So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Just in case you.
I'll put objective 3. Right here.
Now I wonder if he has got a sudden appearance, and this is how he gets back on one of those objectives.
That would be the most meta move
It would be
ever.
baller.
We can skip
doesn't
direct.
matter with.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
2 and 1. I just don't want them on starting hexes because I don't want you to.
Amon is already aware of the play.
You got any powers?
No.
Ooh.
Right, scoring then.
Nothing.
Who went first?
Nothing.
Me, I think.
You did.
Yes. I get Asnagash commands because you're not on.
Oh!
Oh, that's a
Nice.
card I haven't seen for a while.
Okay.
So Paul scored as Nagash commands.
I'll get absolute dominance because I
Yeah.
have 2 fighters alive and you have 1.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
And
So-
Man gets
To the
absolute
end.
dominance
No.
into the end.
Power cards.
And then he
I can
gets...
run ragged because
Everyone has a move or charge, and he gets the spent for the
or a
primacy.
charge token.
He's on
And I get
25.
the primacy token.
That was a big third
Oh.
end face from Aman there.
Finished on.
I think he scored
So I had 17 before
7
going into
there.
this turn.
no 8.
So 18, 19, 20, plus 3, 23, plus 2, 25.
Nice.
Yeah,
25-20.
I'm only on 20, so well played.
Well
Those are
played.
good games.
That was a really good game.
Like
Yeah.
it was basically neck and neck up until the end, which is what you want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Honestly,
And I think
Yeah, I
Aman
rolled
did
like
the
3 or 4
absolute
single
right
defense
thing,
credits.
is just taking the chain
That's what
rasps
did it
off
for
as
me,
as
Yeah,
quickly
yeah.
as
I rolled a
possible.
Ignoring the queen was the best thing as well.
But then
Wow. That was
Paul
crazy,
whiffed all
man.
his early attacks, but then got crits on all his early defense dice. So although the dice felt weird, they also felt a little bit even in a way, you know?
Yeah, I think they both rolled there were a lot of crits, but they both rolled
actually,
equal amount of
I'm just
crits.
looking at the chat, and there was a lot of crits rolled. You know, I think Aman got quite a few crits at the end there on defense.
Oh, I bring the
Good
crits.
Game. I'll see you back in the lobby.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thank you so much.
That's a really good game.
Good game. I enjoyed that. And lots of intelligent
Drop the glory,
counterplay and trying to think forward
John,
as
can you hear
well.
me?
Oh yes, I can hear you, Amon. Nice game, well played. It was super close even up until the end.
Yeah, it was wild, man.
All those
Wow.
crits, everyone with the crits.
There was a crazy amount. You know what's crazy, dude? Every game so far, first game against Godsworn, he rebounds me,
Wow.
first attack, and then he rolls a crit defense for the next 2 attacks. It's been crit defenses all day, man.
You've had emotional games, but we were worried when he started because Rob was telling me about Paul's crit tower. So apparently
It
just
was what hour?
his crit tower. So it's a tower that just rolls lots of crits. So that's
yeah.
that's what they will call it when playing against him, because it will come up with crits just when he needs it. So he's known as the crit defense guy in Reading.
I felt that today.
Yes, it's
It was wild, man.
I felt that too for you. It was painful at times. We were what was it? I think one of the important charges was when you charged Magore and then you just rolled a single crit.
Yeah, and I had played Victimize.
Yeah, it's
Shooting
just
target. Yeah.
well, it's the weird thing in Underworlds where the more dice you roll, the less accurate you get.
Yes.
But so far,
and then he crit on the Riptooth attack.
yes,
But to be fair, I rolled 3 or 4 single crits myself.
yeah, you kind of both evenly critted each other in a good way. So we kind of figured out to the end, so we're just interested to see what else. Like I like the pick of Run Ragged, because by that time you've worn enough people down, so you should be able to score it.
Yeah.
So that was really
And
cool.
absolute
Game
dominance, I
felt
got lucky
very
because I rolled
heavy.
that single crit.
But in a sort of relatively even way in terms of you both got a lot of crit defenses. Yours at the end and his at the start of the game there. That was a really good one to watch, actually. Really good.
Yeah,
There's
it's
really
definitely
a
the
lot of
most
really
fun we've
nice
had so
things to
far.
play as well. The Morlog Mornflight game was not an entertaining match to watch.
My fear is that I'm playing Marlog next round, and I'm going to be honest. If I don't hit him, I die.
Well, this is the problem. We were lucky at that matchup. We were like, basically, Matt had to hope in his first round he scored dominant position and like Nexus of Terror, and then like Morlog just had all the cards and just was like, I push you off everything, and then spent the rest of the game just killing him. And it was like, there's nothing he could have done. So it was like, it was just unfortunate to see that happen in round one of the game. So it was like,
that's my fear too, because like I feel like back in the day in Night Vault at least it was like a 55-45.
Yeah.
Magores versus Morlog.
Now it's just like,
Val, do I need to go to the main room?
Yeah, not yet. You can still chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Still some games ongoing.
All right.
is it David Smee? Is he still playing?
For sure.
Smee was late even on the buy, wasn't he?
But yeah, it's like the problem we had with like Ferocious Resistance. We were like, technically, he has the ghost to kill him, but the problem is the moment you do 3 damage to Morlog, he'll just heal back up because in like the first activation, he was just like, you know, he was playing Morlog in such a way.
Bottom decks Ferocious Resistance.
Yeah, that's the game plan. You have to hope Morlog misses and bottom decks Ferocious Resistance at the moment, which is just completely messed up. Because like the problem you have is you would do like 2 damage to him to inspire, and then he'll walk through a lethal hex, heal himself back up, and then just wipe your warband.
So here's a play question to two.
I have 4 different ways to get +1 strength in my deck though, so.
But it's like the problem is then there's like so many +1 wound cards at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I ask a play question to 2 Grand Clash winners?
yeah, sure, go ahead.
Which, sorry, I don't know if the stream will be able to hear you, Aman, but
Yeah, well, yeah.
with Morlog, is it worth... do you play as if he's got the damage reduction, the healing card in hand all the time? Or do you just ignore it and hope he hasn't?
Yeah, it's a good question. So this is something that I learned while playing a lot of Hearthstone. And I used to follow a streamer, and he always says, if you're going to play aggro, just act as if your opponent doesn't have any board clear. And so I kind of translate that when I'm playing into Morlog. I just say, so it's different, right? So like the deck I built today, I have to kill Squigs or Morlog.
Yeah.
There's no other way I can win. So because I'm such a pure aggro in this situation, I think I just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, like you have to be in the, like, if I was against Morlog, I'd have to go, can I kill him in 1 round, or can I just ignore him and kill the Squigs? I mean, like the rest of his minions. That's all you can really do, because you have to take into the fact is the moment you knock him down to 2 wounds, he's going to heal himself. Well, he's going to wait to get to 3 wounds and heal himself back up.
But that's, I suppose that's my question is, do you have to play like that? Because you're saying you have to, and Aman's saying you sort of have to ignore it.
Well, I'd say like if you're going, if you're planning to go for the kill, like you have to keep in mind that you could have it, but it shouldn't stop you. You have to go, can I theoretically do like 7 or no, can I theoretically do like 9, 10 damage in 1 round?
I suppose my thinking would be, if you're scoring off making attacks, you have to make those attacks. But also, if you do get a bunch of wounds off him, at some point he's going to have to use the card to heal the wounds, and then at least you know it's gone. And maybe you get lucky and he hasn't got it in hand.
Well, it's like the entire problem is because he can double move. So it's like he's just waiting to get to 3 damage to inspire. So the only way around that is going, you want himself to bring himself down to 2, to bring himself down to like 2, like take 2 damage, and then you go in. But the problem is the more damage you do, he has still like technically the more wounds you do, the less likely he is to heal them all with Ferocious Resistance. But then he could be incredibly lucky and then heal like 6 wounds. And you're like, well, what can I do?
Yeah.
So the best chance is to do 2 damage. So he's not gonna heal up yet, and then try to do the rest in 1 hit.
Yeah, the problem is he would just like the moment you do 2 damage to Morlog, he just walks into a lethal hex.
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't put down elite flags.
Yeah, but he can. That's the issue. And they usually pick boards with lethals. So it's
Or you rely on the cat from the Wild Hunt.
yeah.
I also think I also think that lethals help kill him, right?
Yeah, it's
I
like a
know that
double-edged
it's not
sword.
Likely. Oh, and sorry for my disheveled appearance.
it's fine.
I'm very hungover and I got 3 hours of sleep last
Oh,
night.
that's fine. I'm in pajamas. Like I put maximum effort. So
I had a shower before this stream.
wow, you try hard. What's wrong with
Rob
you?
is civilized.
All right.
I am in
Alright,
pajamas though.
let's go back to the main room.
Oh, we're going back. Well, good luck, Aman, for
Jonathan
round
win
4.
now?
Good luck. Thanks for good game to watch.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for recording it and casting it.
No, it's a pleasure, man. Great play. So yeah, there you have it. After a really, really close game, Aman's Magore's Fiends managed to just narrowly win. Well, managed to pull ahead in the final stretch against Paul's Thorns of the Briar Queen. It was an amazing game. Like, it was just so fun to watch and commentate. And like, both players were outstanding with their sportsmanship, which is part of the reason why I wanted to show it, because, you know, competitive games can have this stigma where players are just all in it just to win. But these two players showed how Warhammer Underworld players are generally like competitively. We will want players to win, not on mistakes, but because we outplayed them. So, you know, we'll let things go back within reason. Just, you know, that's who we are mostly. You know, you do get people who don't follow or don't want to do that, but generally the norm is we're pretty forgiving. But yeah, I hope that was a really interesting game for you to watch. But the downside of webcamming, well, recording webcam games is obviously their quality won't be the same as my own, but I think the gameplay speaks for itself, because it's just some really interesting picks from both players. One thing I did notice, which Paul probably would have realized, like on reflection, is he played underdog. So you either scored 2 glory for getting your opponent having the primacy token, or your opponent having scored 3 or more objectives than you. If he actually went for the primacy instead of going for that attack that failed, even if it did succeed, he would have taken the primacy and still scored underdog, because Aman had scored 3 more objectives than him. Because remember the surges? So because Paul had scored nothing yet. So just a minor thing, like not a huge mistake, but that's just like maximizing, because then you would have denied the primacy from Aman. In the end, it would have just been like 1 glory, but it can add up depending on how momentum goes. But either way, both players played amazingly well. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the commentary from me and Rob. We're pretty much always like that. And yeah, Rob's a really amazing guy. If you want to check him out, he's a really high-level painter. And you can check out his Instagram in the episode description below. But yeah, let me know what you thought. If you want, I can upload more games from the tournament, or I can upload it as one massive chunk, because it was about a 5.5 hour stream. So I can upload it all at once if you all want and there's enough demand. So just let me know in the episode description below, in the comments, and yeah, I can upload the whole episode. But yeah, before I go, please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, I've got an affiliate link to Element Games, which you can use in the episode description below, which nets you a 20 to 25% discount on all things Warhammer Underworlds and hobby related at no additional cost to yourself, while helping support the channel. So yeah, until next time, there's a lot more videos coming. I hope you enjoyed the battle report, and as always, keep rolling crits, because those guys rolled tons.